Hi everybody. Over the last couple days I've been going through old videos, and turns out I have like 10 videos of stuff that I never posted. And so with that being said, all of these next videos are going to be called the Corona Chronicles, because these videos are from like April, May, June, and I know it was stuff that you guys wanted to see and wanted recipes for, and I just hate editing videos. But now I've stopped being lazy. Anyways, I don't know if y'all remember, like early in Corona pandemic, I was talking about I burned my eyebrows off, which was an over-exaggeration. However, I did indeed burn my forehead, and you can see it in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you needed any Sunday dinner ideas, this is a great dinner. My cousin gave me this recipe for the fish, and it was phenomenal. So I hope to see you guys soon, and I hope you guys enjoy these kind of Tales from the Crypt videos. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. Alright, now that we have the shallots and garlic cooked up a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. And then I'm going to add my rice. And you just want to kind of evenly coat the pan. Coat all of your risotto. Alright, so I've been cooking the risotto, and you kind of want to get it flat in the pan, let some of that oil soak up in there. And then I'm going to add my white wine. Now I'm doing cooking white wine. You can actually use real wine. I highly recommend it, but I had drank all my wine, so I'm using this. And if you do use actual wine, I highly recommend using Pinot Grigio. I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of white wine. You just let that mix in there until all of your, you want to just cook it in to the risotto until you see that liquid disappear, and then that's when we're going to go into the next step of this risotto. Making risottos is really easy. It's not as hard as everybody makes it out, but it is tedious and something you got to sit in front of for a while. Alright, so I've let all the white wine cook into the risotto and the oil, and you kind of see how you don't really see any oil in this pan. So this is where you just start to add your chicken broth. So I have my chicken broth over here at the top, and the stove is on, so I have it warm because you want it to cook evenly. So make sure that you keep your chicken broth in, and just add about 2 cups to your risotto. And you're going to do this and just kind of stir continuously, get everything even. You want to see the liquid get down in there. I'm going to add a little bit more. I want to show you what it's kind of supposed to look like. You want it to be a little bit flooded, but you kind of cook this in layers. So now that all the liquid has kind of gotten on here, I'm going to let that cook out. And you want to let the liquid cook out, or cook into the risotto. And then once you see that there's not any more liquid in there, then that's when you continuously keep adding. You have to do this for about 20 to 30 minutes, just depending on how much you're cooking at one time. So this is what they mean when they say it's kind of tedious and it takes a long time. It's not so much that it's really hard to do, it's just labor intensive. Alright, so again, we've let all the liquid cook out. There's no liquid, and we're just going to add more chicken broth to it. And each time you do it, add about a cup and a half. Kind of drown your risotto. Let the rest, put the broth back on your heat. Up. Just kind of do this over and over again. You have to do it about 3 or 4 times. Each time, let the chicken broth cook into the risotto, and then just repeat this process over and over again. Alright, so we're getting about to the end to where it's about to be done, so I'm going to go ahead and add my salt and pepper. Of course, salt and pepper to taste. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw in my Parmesan. But I still have the stove on, it's still cooking. Okay? So now I just topped off with my Parmesan. I'm just mixing that in right now. A lot of times I do this with mushrooms. You can do a portobello mushroom, white mushroom, whatever mushrooms you like. And you can also do grated Parmesan. I have shredded Parmesan. Shredded Parmesan takes a little bit longer to melt down, but either or will work just perfectly fine. And as we're finishing this off, I'm going to set this aside, and then I'm going to go into the sauteed spinach. Now to my spinach. So in here, I am sauteing some onions, and I am sauteing them in olive oil and just like 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I think vinegars go very well with onions, so if you want to do a balsamic vinegar instead, you can do that. And you don't want to add like too much oil to the pan. The spinach has water in it, and it's just going to steam out. So now that I've kind of sweated my onions out for about a minute or 2, I'm going to go ahead and add my spinach. And then when I make my spinach, I literally use 3 other ingredients: salt, pepper, and lemon juice. Lemon juice complements spinach like so well. You can add some garlic powder to it or something like that. I'm literally just going to do some pepper, salt, lemon juice, and some garlic powder possibly. Alright, so for today's fish I decided to use a halibut. And I highly recommend that you do any kind of white fish. And I started with my seasoned flour. And I just seasoned it with salt, pepper, garlic powder. Moved on to my egg. And I really just worried about the front and the back. And then I used panko breadcrumbs. And so here is what our fish is looking like right now. And again, I cooked it on each side for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'm going to transfer this to the oven and let it finish cooking for about 10 minutes. Okay? Alright, so I am about to make a lemon cream sauce to top off, to finish off the fish. So I've melted my butter, and you want to make sure that you melt your butter, but you don't want to burn your butter. So make sure your butter is on a low setting. You just want to burn it evenly. And then I'm going to take some flour, and you want to have a whisk in your hand this entire time. And make sure you just add your flour, whisk it in. You want to keep it constantly moving. Constant movement. Has a nice consistency. I'm going to go ahead and add the heavy cream. You're going to start to see that sauce form. And again, you want to keep that whisk in hand. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. If you feel like your sauce is getting a little too thick, don't be afraid to use milk. Using milk is okay. I use both. I'm mixing this. You're starting to see the sauce form. It will take probably remember, I'm still a little bit thick, but I'm also adding lemon juice to this. And you can do fresh lemon. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I know the video started in a weird place and ended in a weird place. So if you have any questions, please feel free to message me or whatever, or put a comment down below. And thank you again for everybody who watches, and I will see you guys soon. Again, there's going to be a couple more videos that'll come out that are old stuff. So if you were wondering about anything that I made in the past, you're probably about to catch a video for us. So this will be episode 1, Tales from Jonna's Corona Crypt. See y'all soon. Bye.